Welcome to the Bottle Poppin' Podcast, where Meg and Heather share their love for oils, friendship, and entrepreneurship. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey everyone, this is Meg.
Hi there, this is Heather.
And we are the Bottle Poppin' Podcast. So what are we popping open today, Heather?
We are popping open a bottle of Blue Tansy. I have this little bottle in my hand, and for those watching, I just want to show the color of this one because it is very, very blue.
Don't waste it. What are you going to do with it now?
Well, it's going to go on my thumb. So one of the things that this oil is widely used for, especially within the doTERRA community, is the 30-day challenge where it is trying to work on inspired action. And so you apply it to the big toe specifically, I think because of more that it is a reflexology point directly to the brain. Is that correct?
That's correct. But so is actually the thumb as well. So it probably would work just as well on your thumb.
Good. Yep. Look at me. I've got all this inspired action going on right now.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear what you do with the rest of your day.
Yes. Yes. The hardest part about that challenge is like remembering to like do it every single day. But I do feel like when I have done that challenge in the past and kept up with it, it definitely gives me some sort of motivation to work towards whatever it is I'm doing it for.
Yeah. And this is one of those where it's like, what came first, the motivation, or because you did it, now it puts you in the like mindset, okay, I'm going to get this done today. I mean, either way, it works. So why not do it? Well, I love the smell of this one. What do you think about the smell? Because it's kind of floral, but it's not an overpowering or obvious floral.
No, it's very sweet, but not sweet like regular floral oils. It is sweet. Boy, I don't even know how to describe it because the sweetness doesn't smell floral. It just smells sweet, but not necessarily candy sweet either.
I think it's from the chamomile family. And I say that partially because smelling it, it does smell like a sweet chamomile.
Yes, I will agree with that. That's a good description.
Yeah, so I'm a fan of it, and I like it too. So it is amazing. The main way I use it is just for your face. It's really, really good for skin. And I guess we've got skin all over our body, but I just care about my face more. But a lot of times I will use this at night before bed and literally paint my face blue. And I think like not only is it helping my face, but then it is like a calming smell. So it probably helps with sleep as well.
I agree. And this is one that is in my face serum as well. However, I don't feel like I turn very blue because it is combined with several other oils. So I think it gets pretty diluted at that point. If I put it direct on a spot, I will have that blue spot. But I mean, honestly, like even right now, after applying it just a few minutes ago, there's just kind of a trace of that blue color left. It's not necessarily bright blue anymore. Have you ever had to worry about it getting on a pillowcase?
No, I haven't. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I always go to bed with so many oils on my face that our pillowcases probably are a little just oil stained in general. But no, I've never had anything
but not blue.
And honestly, yeah, not blue specifically. And since the Birch episode, I created a face blend that still had Blue Tansy in it, but a whole bunch of other stuff. So now I can't see it either. So yeah, but no, I never had anything turn blue from using this.
You do have to be careful with it though, because it does stain. So I feel like there is a warning on the website that says, you know, this can stain skin, fabric, stuff like that. So this is one that when I am using it or even putting it into the bottle where I combine all the oils for the face serum, I am very careful of how I'm doing it. I usually have like a paper towel or a rag or something that I don't care about underneath the bottle, just in case I spill outside of the bottle. This isn't all over the counter. I also don't want to waste it, but yes.
Yeah. So I have before, and I can't remember if it was Blue Tansy or if it was Yarrow Palm, which also is kind of a bluish color, but I will put that, you know, like on my neck and stuff. And so my neck has some creases. And I remember one time being at a friend's house at like 2:00 in the afternoon. She was like, "What's going on with your neck? Every time you lean back, I see lines of blue." And I was like, "Oh, I did not massage that in well." So I guess I have had it stain like that. So prepping for this call, I did read up on this, and honestly, this oil does a lot of stuff I did not realize. And unfortunately, a lot of it is things I cannot say over the interwebs. But I did think this was interesting. It is an oil that helps with hiccups. And so there is another oil, I think it's either cedarwood or sandalwood, also helps with hiccups. And I know for most people, hiccups aren't a big deal, but I am somebody who, if I get hiccups, I will have hiccups all day long. And like, I can get them to stop momentarily and maybe even like for an hour or two, and then they will come back. And my hiccups like jar my whole body. So they always give me headaches as well. So I just think it's cool to have another oil I could reach for to like try to calm me down. So if you have hiccups, apparently put it on your chest, apply the oil on your chest. And I guess since it's over your diaphragm, it can help calm it down. But I was kind of excited to learn about that.
That's really interesting. And just because I don't know if we've said this yet, this one is not for internal use. So in regards to the hiccups, like Meg said, you need to apply it topically, not take it internally for that reason. But so the camphor is what the chemical constituent is that soothes the skin. And so I'm wondering if somehow that relaxes some of that area that is responding to the hiccup somehow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another one I can share online is just that you can use this for bug bites. And I was telling Heather that would be kind of cool, you know, for like a little kid that's got a boo-boo, like make it blue. And so now it's not going to itch anymore. But Band-Aids definitely would be a cheaper option than using this oil, because this oil is a little bit more on the pricey side. So
I don't know. I feel like if you're not, I feel like I got a decent amount on my fingers just by doing that. And so I think if, you know, you've got a bug bite and you're just putting it on just to cover the space, I think that doesn't really, it's not a full drop. So I don't think that really wastes it too much. I'd be willing to do it, I guess I'm saying.
Oh, and I don't think it's a waste. I'm just saying it's more expensive than the Band-Aid.
Okay,
Definitely not a waste, though.
Yes.
So right before we jumped on, we were actually looking at pictures for just past things that Heather and I have done together. And I came across a picture of a recipe blend that I kind of love the idea of anyways, and want to try out. This is the Manifesting Blend, so kind of going along with Inspired Action. But it's 8 drops of Blue Tansy, 15 drops of Rose Touch, 10 drops of Bergamot, 8 drops of Wild Orange, and then you fill the rest of the bottle with the beautiful body mist and use this as just like a personal perfume to help you manifest things. Like, doesn't that sound awesome? That combination of scents? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like all of those scents sound amazing. And then together, and I've never thought to use a bit of beautiful body mist as a carrier oil, but like, why not? So
is that easy to remove the lid?
No, I would imagine. So it looks like in the picture, like somebody else shared this online years ago and I just happened to find it. But in the picture, it looks like she has it in a little spray bottle. So I wonder if you just like literally hold the nozzle of the beautiful blend up and like spray it in to the bottle. If that's how you would do it, I don't know. I'll let you know once I figure this out.
Okay. It sounds fun.
Yeah. Okay. So now anything else?
If this was sitting on my shelf and I was looking at my shelf, I would tell you I don't use this very often. However, I actually use this all the time because it's in my face serum. So I, put the drops in that I want, and then it goes back and sits on my shelf. I use my face serum every day. So I use this every single day, even though I don't think about using Blue Tansy every single day. And then a couple times a year, I'll do the 30-day challenge. This smells so good. I really like the way this one smells. I probably would not use the drops in the diffuser just because of the cost of it, but I do think Blue Tansy is a very nice luxury to have.
Yeah, I agree. And if I can figure out this whole body mist thing, I'll be using it even more. So yeah, we clearly are fans. If you haven't tried Blue Tansy before, definitely get yourself a bottle. Share this with your friends who love beautiful things as well. And we'll have a brand new episode for you next week.
Thanks for tuning in. For more information, you can follow these bottle poppin' ladies at bottlepoppinpodcast.com. Tune in next week to learn about what bottle we're poppin'. Until next time, take care. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.